Hi, I added a Tormach Microarc 4th axis to my 1100. I also added the micro manufacturing extensions for Fusion 360 and have been trying out the Rotary Toolpath. This video is to share some of my experiences cutting my first part with the Microarc and my experience with the Rotary Toolpath in Fusion 360. On the Microarc, I found that adding it to the 1100 wasn't difficult. I had to install the motor driver and do some wiring. I got that all done without too much trouble. I did have a problem with some documentation, had to reach out to Tormach, but got that solved. Overall, I really love the Microarc. I think it'll be great. Problems I spotted with the Microarc were that, my first part was with 12, 11, 14 steel. So that's steel with about 0.3% lead to make it one of the more machinable steels. I found it was easy to take too aggressive a cut and to start to walk the part out of the 3-jaw chuck. And that cost me probably about 2 end mills on this project, as the part would shift in the chuck and the cut would become unpredictable and break the end mill off. I had to shift to accepting a shorter depth of cut and a smaller step over. And once I tuned that in, it worked well. Now, using the collet that comes with the Microarc, that would have worked well and addressed that whole problem. However, I'm using a 1.5-inch rod, and that's just too big for the largest collet. The other is not a major issue, but I found it annoying. While using the Rotary Toolpath in Fusion, I would have the Microarc go through a large set of revolutions in one direction. When I went to restart the program, the A axis, the 4th axis, may have gone through 50 revolutions, and it would want to go those 50 revolutions in reverse to return to 0. Really, it only needs to turn at most 360 degrees to get back to the 0 reference, and then it could zero out the A axis. So it was just a little annoying watching the A axis sit there and spin and have to wait. So that, I think, is a opportunity for an improvement, but not a big deal. Overall, love the Microarc. Plan to use it mainly for brass and steel, all of which is less than 1 inch in diameter, and I anticipate this being a great solution for that. I am less pleased with the Fusion Rotary Toolpath. I love how simple it is to set up, and it worked pretty well. However, as I tried to adjust or manage depth of cut with the Rotary Toolpath, I would adjust different settings on the toolpath in the manufacturer mode on Fusion to try to leave material. It doesn't support multiple depths of cut, so you have to, just do various things to try to leave material behind. But you can't accurately control your depth of cut. So engagement, especially as the part rotates, becomes unpredictable. And when you're dealing with a piece of steel being held in, that just didn't work out for me at all. It would probably work well as a finishing pass, but I didn't end up needing it. What I ended up doing was basically doing 2D operations on the top side, as you'll see here in the Fusion simulation, and then having, using tool orientation to flip the part over and do 2D operations on the back side, and again using tool orientation to cause the microarc to rotate so that it would properly drill the holes on the side. And so really just doing 2D on the top, 2D on the bottom, coming in with the drills from the side, it all worked. I didn't end up needing the rotary operation to go make this part. Now, so summary, really love the microarc, love Fusion. Um, Not real thrilled with the rotary command there. If it had multiple depth of cut on it, I think it would have been a wonderful solution here and saved me a bunch of time. But we'll see when that gets added. And then ending the video, here's what happens when you have one tool length in Fusion and a different tool length in PathPilot, and the tool length actually of the tool is shorter than what I had in Fusion. So nice set of sparks from that collision. Anyway, hope you enjoyed it. Hope it added some value. Thanks.